Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. Welcome back to a new brand new street vlogging. Wherever you are joining us, I say good morning and good afternoon. Good evening. You are all welcome. Let us discuss the issue that concerns our homeland. Remember that you need to like, you need to drop comments, you need to subscribe, and you need to share. So to help YouTube, to help us to grow, so that YouTube will always share our videos, and by so doing you're also helping us to move this ministry up. Basically, that's what we ask of you, and I do believe that you will help us in this regard. So what are we discussing about? We are going to discuss about Soludo and the criticism of African Dubai, Taiwan. When Soludo said about African Dubai, Taiwan, people were saying that he doesn't mean it, that he was just using it for election issue, to talk nicely, so that people will be able to take him as somebody that is special, or somebody that is extraordinary. So why they are saying that is that when he gets into power, they have not seen anything near to that vision, that he has not even tried or even put any of them in what he's doing. So that's what we are going to be discussing, and I hope that you will borrow a seat and sit down and listen, and contribute also in the comment section. Gov.Soludo talked about African Dubai, Taiwan 2010. The year 2010, he was campaigning. He talked about some of them, was quite clear, because where the areas he can actually focus and bring about the African Dubai, Taiwan. So some of them are not something that even an ordinary man on the street cannot accomplish, because it's something that is quite easy, and with the power of government and the people of the state, it can be accomplished so easily. So let's give you, for instance, changing the riverbank of Onitsha, for high rise to come up there. That one will not take him more than 2 years or 3 years or even 4 years to accomplish, because the government is not going to do it on its own. The people, which I mean the people, the odogus, the billionaires, you can see already the type of building they are building in Onitsha. The only thing you need to do is to just tinker a little bit and give a supporting hand. Whereas those people building 5-story, 6-story building, you can give them, you can get around 100 of them. Instead of building 4-story building, let them double it. Instead of building 6-story building, let's double it. So what will happen is that you now have between 10-story, 8-story, 10, 12, 15-story, and 20 stories. You will have around 100 of them. These big odogus in Anibo, in Anambra State, they like competition, and they like to do something that is fantastically wonderful. So that's what he would have done. Get around 100 of them and suddenly arise from the shackles of underdevelopment, mighty high-rise building, 100 of them arising at once within 4 years or within 2 years. The only thing is that he has to get them and say, look, the government will invest this particular amount of money in each of these structures. So, and they will carry on like that and do massive design that it will be out of ordinary. So just 100 of it will change the face of our nature. So you see that it's not something difficult for him to do. It's not something people will be asking, where is the money? The people are building 5-story, 6-story building already. So if you double the money they are using to build these things, you have a high-rise building. So what happened is that the government will just invest, match the people on investment on that. Or he can actually put them together and plot it like shares. So they will now build those buildings. You know, that 100 buildings, you can get something like 1,000 people that will contribute this so amount of money, and the government will contribute so amount of money. They will now build this type of buildings, and some of them can be turned into office spaces, will be meant for office spaces. Some of them will be hotels, some of them will be part of university structures that will come up in Onitsha. So you have 100 high-rise building immediately arising on the bank of the River Niger. So let's now look at another of the things he talked about and see that these things are workable and can be easily done. The main market. During that 2010, he talked about main market being a cake and need to be remodeled like Dubai malls. I quite agree that I don't know why our people have chosen this AKE mindset in building markets. They look at all those shopping malls. Why not get all those big markets to be like shopping malls? Because it's quite easy to manage them, because you have now solar energy. You can't say where will you get the electricity to run them. You do it enclosed. It can be high, it can be 4-story or 5-story high levels with a lot of massive businesses inside of it. Halls, you can have in this type of structure, you can have something like 20 halls in it. You can have gyms, you can have restaurants, you can have a lot of shopping spaces, you can have a lot of things inside of it. You know, you can have office spaces, lots of things inside of it. So for Soludo to bring that is quite easy, because a lot of these billionaires in main market will like something extraordinary in main market. So what you need to do is basically to do it in phases, starting from the river bank at that main market, doing it in phases. After the first phase, you now start demolishing the other ones and join them together. It will be a massive edifice that will have a master stroke in the changing of furniture and making it truly an Anambra State, Dubai, Taiwan. That's what we are, we are talking about. It's not a rocket science to do this thing. It's not a rocket science to transform Anambra State into Dubai, Taiwan, by starting from a little place. We talked about Fege the other time, Fege Odaku, those areas that it can be transformed if government wants. Look at this building. If you have this type of building, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9-story high. So if you put it like 15-story, as we have discussed, or 20-story, the government can do that. Some of them can be Airbnb, hotels, office spaces. It can be done. The government can do all those things in partnership and be transformed. It's not a rocket science. It can be done. They can do that. So that's what we are talking about. I think we will stop here. This is the first. We will continue next one. Please share, subscribe, like, comment. I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one. God bless you. Bye.